Hi, this is Business with Dave. In this video, I'll be giving you my tips and advice on how I give excellent customer service to my customers in my shop, and hopefully you can apply this to your business or any sort of food business or product business out there. These are all really basics. It doesn't cost you a lot. It just requires a bit more effort and time, but hopefully that will bring in the customers in the long term. Before I get into this video, I want to thank everyone who has subscribed to the channel. You guys are all awesome, and I thoroughly enjoy all those comments, and those likes as well are awesome as well. So yeah, let's jump straight into this video. So firstly, it's your bare basic greetings. Hello, how are you? Bye, thank you, have a good day. How's it going? This is you getting to know your customers. This is you building customer relationship. This is where if customers have stuff to talk about, you are there to listen. This is where you open yourself up. This is where you show that you value your customers, and ultimately you do value your customers because they are there to support you. They are there to buy from you. So the least you could do is give them the time and energy, and to hopefully get to know them, because that's the whole fun part of hopefully building customer relations, giving that good customer service. And customers really appreciate that extra time, the extra effort, the extra mile that you're putting in to get to know them, because ultimately if you could know their names, if you could know what they do and what their orders are and dietary requirements, those are all signs of being a good customer service in terms of business-wise, and customers love that. That's where customer loyalty is built, and that's where repeat business happens, and this is where people tell other people about your business, and that's so important. It's all about that repeat business, everyone. It costs you zero money. You don't need to focus on marketing, because people will be telling their friends and family about you, and that's the best form of recommendation, and I can't stress that enough. Secondly is to listen intently. This is where you literally concentrate, you listen to the customers, whatever they're saying, whatever their needs are, whatever their requirements, you are there to listen, focus, and hopefully give that extra attention to that customer. If they're not having a good day, you asking them how are you and them explaining, hopefully you can give a nice conversation, or hopefully you could make up and brighten that person's day. Maybe adding extra meat, or maybe like, oh, I'll just take this off, or oh, you could have this. Literally, these little small things, it will cost you some in the short term, but zero in the long term, because that's part of building good customer service. You're getting customers feel comfortable, showing that you care, showing that you're listening, and you're actively and you're thoroughly listening to their problems, and hopefully you could help sort them out, and hopefully they will leave your place feeling happy, feeling full, feeling that they're satisfied, and that they'll come back the next day or tell their friends and family about you. It's that whole part of customer relations that it starts from listening, and it next starts from you acting upon it and hopefully improving the customer's life in somehow. Thirdly is to be patient. You don't need to be too quick in everything you say. Like me, I do try to say stuff way too fast and too quick. So sometimes you just need to be patient. Sometimes the customers will be asking you extra questions. Maybe they will ask you repeating questions, and you just need to take your time. You need to reply. You need to reply in a good and relaxed and chilled tone and considerate tone. You don't want to be too aggressive. You don't want to be seen you're too upset and why are you asking me this? This is all the stuff you want to avoid. You want to listen intently. You want to be patient, and customers will appreciate the extra time that you're putting in. That extra time that you put in now will hopefully bring in more customers in the future, more than any marketing can actually bring you, because as much as marketing will bring a lot of new customers to your business, if you're not doing good customer service, those customers will become one-time customers, and that they won't come back and they won't be repeat customers. But if you do listen, if you do be patient, then those customers will appreciate the extra time put in, the extra care that you put in, and they will appreciate you and your business for that. The next point is serving customers quick, and this is where Hopefully you can have a right balance. If customers can be served quickly, then they don't have to wait too long in the line, and that they could eat and go about what they need to do. But also, if it needs to take time to make, and it's completely fine to take time, you taking that extra time making the food personalized, or you making it nice and hot and to the requirements of the customer, that's also good customer service. So it doesn't have to be quick is always good. It could literally be quick and care. That's where you want to sort of strike up the right balance, because they will have their advantages. If you're quick and you can get as many people in, you can make more money, but hopefully you can add some care to it, so then everything that comes out is quick, but you have the right presentation, it all tastes right, instead of it being a massive slop and you just want customers to go. It's the right balance. You want to find the right balance for you and your business, and hopefully customers will see that and be appreciative of your approach to your business. But in terms of customer service, find the right balance. The next is to demonstrate your product knowledge. No one wants to go into a place where you have no idea what you're selling, what the ingredients are, how you cook it, what kind of methods that you're using, where is it from, stuff like that. You just need to show your product knowledge, show that you know everything about it. If you don't, ask someone else that does. But you showing knowledge that you know what you're selling gives customers so much confidence that yes, I will buy from you because you've clearly explained what it is, what this sauce is for, what this sauce tastes like. I will trust your recommendations, and that goes a long way with building trust with customers. If you can show the knowledge, people will be more appreciative, and they would take your food with hopefully face value, and hopefully will like it, because ideally that's how you cater to your customers' needs. They tell you what they need and you cater to them, and that's what it's all about. You could always customize their food as well, in a sense as well, so to take all of that into consideration, because ultimately when you know what you're selling, it's easier to sell to people, but people don't feel that they're being sold, so because they're coming to you. So do the right balance. So the next point is to try not to upsell, but more advise. So other people, this is from my personal experience and what I adapt for my businesses, is that I try not to upsell. I feel like that's quite pushy. Sometimes you're pushing something that customers don't want, and they might feel a bit intimidated. Exactly what I want to avoid. If customers ask for your recommendations, you can always suggest it. You can always advise. If they're feeling extra hungry, you can suggest a starter as well of your main meal. But if you think the main meal is just enough, you can just say, yes, the main meal is just enough for you, but if anything, you could always get this or this as well. Or what kind of drinks or what kind of sauces. This is your job. You being in customer service, you suggesting, you advising. You want to make the best recommendations for your customers in order for them to build trust in you, build trust in what the food you're selling and your business ultimately. So then you want to give the best sort of options, feedback. You don't want to just upsell your worst sellers to your customers, because ultimately they won't come back if they feel like they're spending more than what they're getting in terms of value is not good. So do try to avoid that. Try to advise, do suggest, try not to upsell, but obviously if something goes well with something, you could always suggest. But that's my sort of approach. It builds customer loyalty. You're not too pushy. Customers don't feel like you're rushing them into spending more than they want to. And I feel like that's more beneficial for the customers in that sense. And I do think that you should try and do that, but do consider upselling if you must. And lastly, you can't win over everyone. Literally, like my last point, there will always be someone who is gonna put down a bad review, but as long as you could be like 9 out of 10 of those reviews are good, then you are solid. You will be fine. You are doing really well if you could do that, or even 8 out of 10. Obviously, you need to put a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of concentration into getting good customer service on point. And there will always be customers who won't like this, won't like that, will have a bad experience with this. And you just need to take it upon your chin and if it's stuff that is constructive and that you can improve on, then that's all good, because then you can improve your customer service for future customers. But if it's just blatant anger and stuff like that, then don't take that to heart. Literally, you've done the best you can, offer the best food and offer the best service, then that's the most you can do. You can't win over everyone, even the toughest of customers you can't win over, because sometimes customers just come in bad mood anyways, and if they want to take it out on you, they will take it out on you. They'll take the smallest thing and blow it out of proportion. And sometimes you just need to stay calm. You just need to reinforce the stay firm on your ground and reinforce what your customer service is all about. But ultimately, you can't do anything about it, and you shouldn't be able to do anything about it, because all you can do is satisfy your customers there, and hopefully it will be fine. Thanks for watching this video, guys. Hopefully you found this video useful and you can apply some of these customer service tips and advice to your existing food business or product business or any business that you have. Literally, all the stuff I've spoken about, it doesn't have to cost you anything. It just needs time, effort, a bit of care, and a bit of attention to detail, listening. Well, there's a lot of stuff in there, but this stuff is all free, and which is super important, and it means a lot, and it means you show your care for your customers, and that's what you need to do. Build customer loyalty, share that you care, listen, and hopefully answer the customers' questions in terms of whatever they have that they need on. So yeah, like this video if you like this video, and consider subscribing to the channel. I do videos on business, street food, and just general tips as well in order to best improve your business and hopefully be awesome. But yeah, business with Dave. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.